Narcissistic individuals have a way of blending into society. They're not going to show you who they truly are, because then they're not going to be able to manipulate you with such ease. They're going to every now and again treat you right. Sometimes they will treat you better than anyone ever has. They will go all out to spoil you now and again, to make you believe that if you just try a little bit harder, all will be okay, only it never works out that way. So how do you expose a narcissistic individual for who they truly are? One of the first ways is by celebrating a win with them, an achievement with them. Go and tell them something that you've accomplished or somebody else has achieved. And you'll notice with a narcissistic individual, they find it very difficult to celebrate somebody else's achievement, somebody else's win. They get offended. They're very quick to talk about how they've done something far better than you. Try telling them that they're wrong about something. We all make mistakes. We all get things wrong now and again. It's not always pleasant being called out. However, most genuine people can think, yes, I did get that wrong with the information I had at that time. I believe that, and yes, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Narcissistic individuals don't do being wrong. They're arrogant enough to believe they're always right. So when you get an opportunity to politely point out that they might be wrong, you'll notice with a narcissistic individual how they will somehow turn it all around onto you, or attack you in some way, or try and make you feel bad for their mistake, try and blame you for their mistake. Offer them some friendly advice. What you'll notice here with a narcissistic individual, not many people are that keen on unsolicited advice. However, with those you care for, you usually do try to advise them, just like those who care for you try to advise you. With a narcissistic individual, they pretend to advise you, yet they sabotage you, and then they claim that they were just trying to help you. When you offer a narcissistic individual some form of advice, they often take offence to this, because they don't believe they need to know anything from you. They believe that they are superior. However, if you offer a narcissist advice on how they should treat another person, how their behaviour was inappropriate, wasn't kind in some way, you'll often notice they'll go and impress a stranger by behaving in an appropriate manner that you once explained to them. Offer them a different perspective, a different opinion. Narcissistic individuals believe that you should just readily agree with them, and when you don't, they play the victim of, oh, I knew you'd take their side. Oh, I forgot you were perfect, because they're only interested in their own opinion. They're not interested in looking at it from a different point of view, and they will go all out to play the victim in the situation so that people find it very challenging to call them out. Saying no to them, and not for saying no's sake, saying no to protect a value, to protect your plans, whatever it is. When you have the opportunity to say no for a valid reason, say no. Narcissistic people feel entitled to do as they please, and they lack the empathy to care about you, and they will exploit you. So they will start to try and guilt trip you, pity play with you, do anything they can to get their own way with you, and when they're not, they can often fall silent on you. They don't show respect for other people. They don't have that genuine, authentic respect for others. They can act it out in order to look like a genuine person. Try and discuss something with them. More often than not, with a narcissist, they're not listening to you unless they can take what you're telling them to mirror you to then future fake with you. So tell them something you would like in the future and watch how they mirror and future fake. Ask them questions to see how much information they actually know about the thing that you would like to do. Narcissistic individuals do tend to hide, but with their patterns of behaviour, they do eventually expose themselves for who they truly are.